strike one.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's a ball. This one in the air. Lee settles under it. And it's caught for the out. The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
And another ball.
No, he's really working him away, this bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Swing and a miss. Now 2-1. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that's way gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip. Number 73 gets handed the rock out of the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's going to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And here is J.D. Martinez.
Swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Ketel Marte goes deep. Their third home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 6-0. 2 outs, nobody on. Logan O'Hoppe digs in now, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now we're for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Once in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now a chance for Ken Griffey Jr. Hit in the air, center field. Makes the catch, and that is that. Back at right field. And pitching in this game, Corbin Burns.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Michael A. Taylor stands in now and watches strike 1.
Burns, like a lot of guys in the majors, played several sports growing up. He was a really good football player in high school, actually, which makes sense when you look at his build. But ultimately, he chose to pursue a career in baseball.
So here's Robert now.
Loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
And that's a strike. Now it's even.
1-1.
2. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Cut on and miss. Struck. Back here on the south side. And here's the first baseman, Tony Clark. And that one off the outside edge. On the ground is short. In time to Vaughn. And quickly one away in the second. Aaron Judge at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Judge rips that one. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. First offering is next offering is foul. Here's the 0-2. Out to short, Montgomery. Fires across the diamond, and it's here on the south side, leading off, Andrew Vaughn. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. In the air, right field. Judge has it sized up. Balls it in. Here's Josh Rojas. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. 1 out, base is empty. Cracks his bat and pops him up. McMahon tracks it down for the out. And here is Sosa to the plate. That one hammered left field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, singing in ball. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they boost their lead. It's 7-0. There's Ryan McMahon now. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one. Do you remember when Tim Kirchin ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, they used one of the kid-sized ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze. I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, there'd have been a little too revealing.
Swings and misses. Now 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Ketel Marte. been intending to hit. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Burns, a 6'3" righty, 30 years old now, and he was drafted. Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. That one felt good. It's 7-1. Colson Montgomery in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Tap back to the mound. On the run, sends it over to first. One gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Corey Lee, batting with 1 down, takes the strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Next off, here he is down low. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit.
Well, that certainly feels.
Here's Mike Tauchman. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. And that misses. Ball 1. Swings through that.
Goal right tonight. That's a pretty firm fastball right there. I'll tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they just creeping up my arm right now.
Swings through it for the K. White Sox down to their final out. Taylor batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. The White Sox down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is a ball game.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today.
himself for the out. So up next, Tony Clark. That's down and in. A slider missed. One out, bases empty. That's it, center field.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Aaron Judge in the box now. Takes strike one. Judge waits. That's in there. And the count is 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of the double play right here.
In the air, center field. Santander at the plate.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Fastball is outside. And that's down and away. That one found hard the other way.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 2-1. Inside corner for a strike. Clark off of first with 2 away. Just misses. And it's a full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Lifted in the air, right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corner. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Just missed.
1-0.
Swing and a foul out of play. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And the count 1-2. Upstairs.
2-2.
Got him looking. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Starting on the mound in this one, Corbin Burns. What should we keep an eye on here?
The on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Left-hand batter waits. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. That's down. One hops off the wall. And that's a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Bryce Harper in the box now. Takes strike 1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on.
Got him. And Harper down on strikes. Trey Turner in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Onto the track. And he makes the catch. Back at Citizens Bank Park. New inning getting started. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Not even close there. 1-0. Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. 1 out in the second. Here is J.D. Martinez.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
Oh, that hit him. The throw is still in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And he's gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 1-0. Here's the catcher to hit, Logan O'Hoppe. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That one misses in the dirt.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back there. Back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the second. Now batting Max Kepler. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that's a strike. Kepler swings and drives one deep to right. That one's carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track. And here comes Alec Bohm. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
It's 0-1.
And that one clips the corner. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And there's a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that is downstairs. And a count 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him swinging. Back here in Philadelphia. And now Ken Griffey Jr. And that's in the dirt.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on. See if you can get a stolen base. Maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And a big swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike three. Clark stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Swings through that one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1-1.
Sliced hard but foul. That one the other way. He steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. It's Aaron Judge now. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. He was late there. Strike one. 2 outs, base is empty. Now one miss.
1 strike.
On the ground, right side. Into the outfield, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Stepping in, Anthony Santander. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. So digging in, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 1. That one way inside.
1-0.
Judge at third. Santander on at second with 2 down. The 1-1. Hit hard but foul off to the left. And a 1-2. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now a long throw home. But it's offline. And they're up by 3.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now Ryan McMahon swings through the fastball up in the zone. Romano, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
No, that
just missing there. And it's 1-2. And delivers outside. Swing and a miss. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. He swings and fouls one off. That finds the mark on the inside corner. That one to first. Takes it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Phillies have just 1 out remaining. Stop in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count even at 1. And that's through there for a strike. The Phils down to their final strike. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. And that'll do it as they complete the strikeout to end it. A shutout.
Hey, another notch in the old belt.
fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
Ball, that pitch is up. Out. He's safe. Ball one.
And they have just one left to score. Let's go.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Burns has worked along with mental skills coach Brian Kane since September of 2019. And as well, he reads Harvey Dorfman's The Mental ABCs of Pitching. He reads at least a chapter on days that he starts. Back here in San Francisco, all set for the start of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Tony Clark. Outside low, and that is ball 1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the grab, one down. Here is Aaron Judge. And Judge spoils that one. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. 2 down, bases empty. Anthony Santander at the plate. And a foul ball.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Next pitch off the plate. 1-2 the count.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And that's outside. That one ripped. Lee raging back towards the wall. Up against the wall. And
I know you won't crack under pressure, but your peanuts might. Please come again.
runner at third, nobody out. Now J.D. Martinez at the plate. Rocker back to work. Lifted in the air, right field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. Cut off. Now a throw home. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
That's a ball. Two and 0. Ball, that's in. That's in. Ball.
critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. And there's one down. Here comes Anthony Santander in a big spot. And that is out of play.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that's ripped for a base hit. Here comes Junior around third. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single, and it's a one-run game. First and second, one out. At the plate, Jorge Polanco. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Merrill pulls it in on the run. And he moves up to third.
이게 안
Now
넘어가네.
2 away. There's Ryan McMahon now. First pitch misses.
1-0 count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
Ornelas makes his way towards it, lays out, but he can't squeeze it.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
And that is cut on and missed. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that one misses up and in. And the count's even at 2.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
The other way. He'll do it himself. They miss a big.
That's a ball.
Seven outs to go, and they have just one run left to score. Let's go.
Hey. Hey, 2. 0-2.
Six outs remaining, and they have just one run left to score. Let's do this.
아우, 이게 잡히네.
And they have just one run left to score. You're up, folks.
Ball. That's inside. Ball. 2-0.
To go, and they have just one run left to score. Let's go.
Aye. 0-1.
아,
1-1.
오케이. 후딱후딱 깨고.
Back with more Diamond Quest baseball, where the goal is to keep
Load
moving,
on.
keep playing, and keep collecting.
Hey, don't forget the part where everything
0-1,
goes
no
away
pressure.
if you lose, so no pressure.
And a pitch. Swings and misses. And it's 1-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's outside. That one ran
ball,
inside,
one
almost
strike.
got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. Next is switch hitting first baseman Tony Clark. On the ground to short, could be two. Volpe over to second, and they get him easily.
병살은 좀.
It's a double play. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Late on that fastball.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
2 out, space is empty.
아, 레전드 공 너무 빠른데.
That's off the mark. Going to count 1 and 2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think
That's strike. And stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger. That's in for a strike. He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt. And a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a chopper out to short. And Bellinger is out. Anthony Volpe, the next to hit.
good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And that quickly 2 away. Here comes Aaron Judge. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that skips in the dirt. Out to short. Slings to first. Judge out. Back at Yankee Stadium. Anthony
공격 들어가자.
there at the plate. Rodon back to work. Base hit center field. Should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat. We go.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
Now pitching for the Yankees,
리버.
number 30.
Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. And ball one.
Strike. That's ball two.
Santander leads off second with nobody out. That missed
Three balls,
inside.
one strike.
And the count is 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
First and second, no outs.
공을
Ryan
안 주네.
McMahon steps to the plate. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
1-0.
Missed with a changeup. Ball one. And that one clips the corner.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers
아니,
like
이거를
the ball
스트를 주는 건
down
좀-
and in.
And that one fouled off. Hard ground ball for a base knock. The go-ahead run moves up to third. He's held there with nobody out. And now J.D. Martinez. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Judge on the move, racing back. Couldn't get to
아까워라.
it before it dropped foul. Check
That's a
swing.
ball.
He held up, and that's ball one.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you got to make some pitches.
Here's a high fly ball out to center.
일단 1점.
Squeezes it. Here comes the runner from third. The throw's offline. He's saved.
2루도 뛸
On the
걸.
board first, it's 1-0. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Fernando Cruz.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
One out. Runners at first and second. The shortstop takes the ball.
Could use a ground ball here.
플레이트 보시면
Something in the
커터.
infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
That missed by a lot.
One
And a
strike.
count 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Hit on the ground. by
병살은.
P2. Over to Jazz. There's one. Their second double play already.
괜찮아. 잘 막으면 되지.
Bottom half of inning number 2. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Yeah, that's fouled off. 0-1.
Ball.
That one in there across the letters. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Hammered on the line. Base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
이거 좀 사고인데?
Still
홈런
able
맞을
to
것
come through
같은데?
behind in the count right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the
0-1.
cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And the count 1-2.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the...
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Austin Wells in the box, lays off for ball one. Ground ball left side, could be two. There's one. What a double play that was.
다행이다.
Mark Leiter Jr. gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Logan O'Hoppe, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. On the ground to Jazz. Tosses to first. One up, one down. Now it's going to be Ken Griffey Jr. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. On the ground. Now the throw to first on the run. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single. Now at the plate, Tony Clark. 0 for 1 so far. And the first offering is not close. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
싱커 궤적이.
Sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
환장하네.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. On a line, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
가자 저지.
Aaron Judge at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Junior on second. Clark at first. One gone.
그렇지.
That's a base hit. Junior around third.
아 이거 아웃인가?
Run is in.
오,
And the throw's
다행.
offline. Safe at third.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
아,
That one fouled off. And that one fouled off.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And that one inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Walked his first time. Foul ball there. To the right side.
제발.
To
감사할
Lopez,
만큼.
second for one. Return
아오.
throw to first. Got him. Back here. The Yankees looking to rally. That one at triple digits. And before the pitch, he steps off. And he grounds one back up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw won't get there in time, and they can't get the out. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. Touches the corner at 102 for a strike. That one's in there. 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that's downstairs. Now 1-2. Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it. Pinch hitter coming on. Pablo Reyes.
와, 전 왜 이렇게 작냐?
This is a big at bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
With the tying run at the plate. And the home team trying to pull it out. And a base hit.
큰일 났네.
Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this.
잘못 던졌는데. 와, 큰일 날 뻔.
Foul. On the ground to second, might be two. Acrobatic throw for one. To first, not in time.
이게 세이브야?
Great effort there.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Fastball is outside. The 2-0 is in for a strike. LeMahieu, the runner at third. Bellinger at first. 2 out of the inning.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him!
Okay.
And that's the ball game. 2-0. You're
몇 프로지? 52%, 27%.
Anthony Santander at the plate. He's 0 for 1. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Hernandez quickly throws
이게
it
안
in.
넘어가네.
And 2 on now as they try to rally here. So up next, Jorge Polanco. Swing and a foul out of play. That one at 95 missed up top. 1-1. And that's in the dirt.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
아,
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
왜 내렸을까?
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the grab, 1 away.
망했다, 망했어.
There's Ryan McMahon now. Squirts away a little bit.
닭해 빨리 깨고.
And an excellent job
카드
keeping it
까고.
right there.
랭크 한두 판 하고 저녁 먹고 딱 됐는데.
Next offering upstairs.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Hernandez settles underneath it.
날 못 깨겠는데?
He's got it, and there's 2 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's JD Martinez.
마르티네스 홈런 가능?
First pitch misses.
아이,
Ground to
망했네.
third. Makes a sliding stop to first. It's there, and that's a great. Here is Aaron Judge. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. Base hit around third. He'll score. Now the tag at third, and they got him.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That one at the knees for a strike. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS. Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone.
Hey, kid, great roll.
후딱후딱 깨자 빨리. 어우.
And Martinez 0 for 2 in this one.
갑시다 마르티네즈.
Luzardo back to work. Hard liner.
오케이 끝.
Brings it in. Runner tags for home. Throw cut off. Down to the plate. And he's in there. A run comes in on the play. Bases loaded, nobody out. Here's the second baseman. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach.
Caught him looking for the K.
해성킴.
Conforto swings through it for strike one.
0-1.
That catches the corner. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Otani at the plate now, and that's inside. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
이 안타.
First and second, no outs. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing.
아 이거 볼이었는 스트라이크였네. 여기 낙차가 씨.
So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss.
이건 좀.
And it's 0-2.
Oh, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Foul ball still 0-2.
아 이건
Swing and
볼이었는데.
a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Brings it in, and that is a big first out. So a lefty out of the pen, Joe Mantiply.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
In the dirt, 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Swings and misses. And the count 1-1.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. And here is J.D. Martinez. And there's a ball.
와, 공 왜 이렇게 느려 보이지?
1-0.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Here comes the judge around third. He scores to tie it up. Heading for the plate. He scores and they have the lead.
Got to be feeling great about that double. Big spot and he drives in too. Just a great approach.
자, 마르테
That
들어가자.
was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking
아,
that long
젖었네.
turn at first to head for second.
Del Castillo makes the catch.
한 번 더 해?
Here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
그럼 무조건 깨지.
Center field.
못 깨지.
Carroll on his way over. Puts it away for the out. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 3 in this one.
갑시다.
Just missed. Grounds one to short. Lawler.
분명히 PCI를 아래로 내린 것 같은데 왜 저기에 걸쳐져 있냐?
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Tony Clark.
No. Inside.
2 outs, base is empty. To the right side.
진짜 망했네.
Toss to Naylor. And that is that.
몇 프로지? 와, 38? 너무 적은데. 이거 다 해도 50% 안 될 것 같은데. 너무 많이 실패해가지고. 뭐였더라? 아,
Hey. 0-1's the count.
그 몸쪽 공을 못 치겠냐?
Hey. 0-2's the count.
진짜 바본가? 아니, 못 깨진 않을 것 같은데 시간이 너무 걸리네. 얼마 안 남았다. 조금만 더. 켈리 존슨.
Hee-haw! That's inside. Ball. Ball, that's in. Ball. Count full.
빨리빨리.
Inside. Ball. No. Hey. Yeah! One ball, one strike. Ball. 2-1. No, that's low. Ball.
자, 좋은 안으로 하나 넣어줘.
Oh, yeah.
어째서?
Got a full count.
왜 이렇게 늦지?
Ball four. Take your base.
얼마 안 남았다. 조금만. 스틸 2개.
Go ahead, run on base. And now here is Logan O'Hoppe. Max Fried will go to work. Ricky runs. Pitch in for a strike.
He's
safe at second, and that was not close.
Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Runner on the go again. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Runner in scoring position.
RBI.
No outs. Here is JD Martinez. Rocker back to work. That misses off the outside edge. That one ripped but foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count 1-2.
어질어질하네.
That's towards center. Langford sizes this one up. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Now a relay to the plate.
You're a natural at this.
삼진.
And now it's Christian Walker. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That clips the corner. Swings and misses, struck him out.
안타 하나랑. 아, 이거 처음에 못 깨면은 그 다음에 깨기 힘든 그건가 보네.
First and second, 2 outs. Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. Swung on, belted. That's got a chance. And it hits the fence. 1 runs in, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. He's safe as he gets his hand in. It's 2-zip.
(85%) 60%. 몇 개 먹었지? 하나, 5개, 7개, 8개. 와, 1, 2, 3번.
All right, ready to get underway. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. And a swing and a miss.
0-1 for count. Ball.
Line to left.
아웃?
Makes
아씨.
the grab on the run. And there's one away. Next to hit, Tony Clark.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
No ball, 2 strikes.
망했네. 어떡하냐?
Set down on strikes. Went back to the changeup, and it was successful.
들어올 줄
It's Aaron
몰랐다.
Judge now. That's a hit, and that keeps the inning going.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Anthony Santander, the next to hit, takes ball one. And there's a strike.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
아, 이제 분명히 올리고 휘둘렀는데 왜 계속 중앙에 있는겨?
That one almost got him.
2 strikes. Three-two.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the
유감.
bottom of the first. Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike.
0-1.
Gibson, a 6'2 righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider,
0-2.
a sinker, a curve, and he works in a changeup towards first, and it goes just foul. And he hits a ground ball right side. Polanco tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Now it's Marcus Semien. Swings through that one for strike one. Now Marcus, a career high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers. Slowly on the ground to short. Marte sends it to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
On the inside corner for a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Jacob Webb. The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
아니 무슨 똥카인데 PCI가 이렇게 작아?
There's the strike.
0-1.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. 0-2 now. Ball one there.
2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And the sweeper misses.
와, 큰일 날
This is
뻔했다.
a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter. Everything came together for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Polanco around second. Throw comes into third. Save. And the go-ahead runs at third.
Back-to-back singles. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
J.D. Martinez can't hold up, and that's a strike. That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Can't make contact with the sweeper.
Well, in this situation,
오,
with
저
the runner on
개사기
first,
구종.
less than 2 outs. Some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes.
Hauls it in, 1 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive.
Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Robert Garcia. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Outside low, and the count is 1-2.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Next offering misses. 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
No score here in the second. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
That misses the zone, and now it's 3-2. Fly ball
이런
to right. Garcia makes the grab. 2 down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
The batter now, Logan O'Hoppe. Swing and a ground ball.
분명히 내리고 던졌는데 아니 쳤는데.
Back at Globe Life Field, and here's the first baseman, Jake Berger. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hard hit right side. Polanco tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's Josh Young.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Called strike right there. 1 out, bases empty.
2 strikes.
He caught it behind his back, and that's a great play for the out. Kyle Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers. There's the strike.
Well, a good first pitch change up there. In order to be effective, you've got to really sell it. Good arm speed, and it's got to be down in the zone.
He takes it himself to the bag. And back in Arlington.
이번에 점수 내고 받고
Ken Griffey
끝내자.
Jr. Off the plate, ball 1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And he swings through that one.
1-1.
Just
너무
missed. If he's
내렸네.
able to connect on that, look out.
Oh, he gloves it, throws from his knees, and they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man.
미쳤네 수비.
So digging in, Tony Clark. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that one popped in the air, left field. Langford. 2 down. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch swinging.
아니 분명히 내리고 했는데 왜 자꾸 중앙에.
And Judge spoils that one. Judge rips that one. And it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
Anthony Santander at the plate. To the right side.
제발.
Has some trouble with it.
아오.
Gets it there in time, though.
이러면 승부치기 가야 되는데.
Set for the bottom of the... That catches the top part of the zone. Strike 1. Knee high, that's in for a strike. And a swing and a miss. 1 out. Adolis Garcia, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. And that skips in the dirt. Good eye in that spot.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
He takes it on his own, and 2 straight
Wow,
set down to begin
개많이
the bottom of the
던졌네.
3rd.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Next offering is in for a strike. Cuts on it and misses.
산탄데르면
So a change being made out at second, and here's the pinch runner, Ricky Henderson. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Obi Milner. Runner breaks for 3rd. Pitch misses inside. Throw to 3rd, save. That wasn't close.
아 하비 밀러야?
Go-ahead run is now only 90
진짜
feet
싫다.
away. And another ball.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Line drive. That's a fair ball inside 3rd. Oh, he botches it.
어째서?
The run scores from 3rd, and it's 1-0.
Well, he comes through
왜
clutch
안
with the
뛰나 했네.
RBI single. That was big. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
That's his 2nd hit of the day. The throw to 3rd. He's in there. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's J.D. Martinez. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent any. Rip to right. Garcia pulls that one down, and there's 1 down.
아 태그업
Here's
했어야 됐나?
Ketel Marte. Flied to right his first time. And that one hammered. That's back. And it's caught just in front of the wall. And that should get the job done as he tags from 3rd. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score. It's 2-0. Logan O'Hoppe getting ready to hit. And it's fouled away. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and he reaches safely. 1st and 2nd, 2 outs. Ken Griffey Jr. now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. And he grounds one to the right side. Berger steps on the bag. Now into the ball game on. Runner takes off for 3rd. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now Marcus Semien steps up in a big spot. And he blows that one by him at 100. Cut on and missed at 101. That's strike 2. In there, got him looking. Semien is gone. And now 1 out remaining for Texas. Swings and misses. 0-2 now. Outside with a breaking ball. Chapman is just
왼손.
1 strike away. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Good eye right there.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either. That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Next pitch is outside. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Swing and a miss, and that's the
다행이다.
ball game.
워커빌 넣어줬을까 안 줬을까?
A job well done.
안 좋네. 까비오. 자, 마지막 한 경기에요. 후딱하고 카드 까고 바로 랭크.
Hey, kid, great roll.
아, 60%라 너무 낮긴 해. 정골레이.
Okay, all set to go. Now here is Ken Griffey Jr. Up and in, and we are underway here in San Francisco. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was...
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it's out of here into the arcade section for a home run. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. And there's a foul ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And that one missing low.
You know, Boog, Judge is one of those guys that leaves his mark on everything he does. Yes, he's great at baseball, but he's also known for working with charities and in his community. He's a special human, no doubt about that.
And now it's filled up.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
On the ground to third. Handles, throws to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Eric Miller. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field, and it drops in.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Inside, and it hit him.
That ball hit him.
2 on, 1 out. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. And downstairs.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count even 1-1. Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. Santander over at second. Polanco over at first with 1 away. Swing and a drive deep right field. On the move, heading back. drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners.
이게 안 넘어가네.
JD Martinez stands in. Now this is a rocket to left. Brings it in, and that's the back here at Oracle Park. And here is Matt Chapman. That one's in there. That's strike one. Remember, Burns won the Cy Young Award in 2021, but in 2019, he pitched 49 innings and had an ERA just under 9. And it was at that point that he ditched his four-seam fastball and ended up going with that cut fastball that has been such a crucial pitch for him. One down, base is empty. Foul ball,
큰일 날
stays
뻔했다.
0-2. High fly ball, right field. Judge pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away. Two outs. Line drive, makes the grab, and that'll end. And we're back. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. And first offering is fouled off. Hard hit left side. Adames the throw to first. And a quick out number 1. Logan O'Hoppe will hit next. And that one ripped into right. And it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. And that's a double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep.
Swing and a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 3-zip.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So up next, Tony Clark. That one the other way, and a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He got a backdoor breaking ball. Really easy to give up on that pitch, but he stayed on it and shot it right back in the direction it was.
Adames fired to second, on to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Santander, the next to hit, takes outside. Right side, hard hit. Gets it to first. That ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second, and here is Tyler Fitzgerald. Santander under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
0-2 is the count.
On the ground, Polanco throws to first, and they get Adames for the out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one missed.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. O'Hoppe down to first, in time.
달리기가 느려서 다행이지. 빨랐으면.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Spencer Bivens.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Up onto the arcade and gone. See you later. Here's Ryan McMahon now. He's 0 for 1. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. JD Martinez stands in. He's 0 for 1.
J.D. Martinez.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Wastes no time there. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Grounded out his first time. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Back-to-back base hits. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
And now it's going to be Logan O'Hoppe. Martinez, the lead runner at second. Marte at first. 1 gone. Ripped, but it curls foul. Pitch misses there. Now 1-2.
차가워.
And that one almost hit him.
공 좀. 조난에 넣어봐.
And here it comes. Cut on and miss, struck him out. That's out number 2. Camilo Doval will take over here. Ground ball right side. Boots it. Gets off a throw. That ends the inning.
까비루.
So here's Wade now. Ayerson measures 6 feet 2 inches, 215 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Popped up foul territory behind the plate. O'Hoppe makes the play, and there's 1 down. Ferrar Encarnacion stands in now and watches strike 1. And it's even up. 1 out, base is empty.
1-1. 2.
That's out to center field. Junior. That's out number 2. 1 out left for the Giants. Mike Yastrzemski, the next Giant to hit. And that's way high. And it's 1-0. 2 outs, base is empty. They're down to their final strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right through there, got him. And that'll do it.
오케이. 이제 카드깡 좀 하고 랭크 한 판 하고 아따 빡세다 빡세.
That's a wrap on another great quest. Good job, kid.
비싼 거 절대 안 주네. 아오. 스레드팩? 저거 똥쓰레기 아닌가? 골드 하나 안 주나? 진짜 다이아 너무 안 나온다. 누구지? 아, 글래스나우? 이미 있쥬. 맨날 저도 3,000원. 그 왜 같은 팀 다른 애 있잖아. 걔를 줘야지. 다 가기에는 시간이 너무 오래 걸리겠는데. 응? 포수? 윌 스미스? 그래, 윌 스미스는 없었던 거니까. 왜 근데 같은 팀에 MVP 받은 애 있잖아. 걔 줘. 또 누구지? 모르겠다 이건. 아, 3,000원? 맨날 3,000원짜리만 주고. 딱 70개까지 까고 옆에 것도 7개 까고 나머지 저거 2개는 다 까고. 힘들어서 못하겠다. 좀 한 번에 여러 장 까는 기능 없니? 아, 진짜 안 나온다. 아, 됐어. 여기까지. 힘들어서 못 가, 이제. 어우, 어우, 힘들어.
Just about set to go. And towing the slab, Bob Gibson. What do we need to know here?
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
All right, ready to go here. And here is Pete Crow Armstrong. Fastball for a strike. And that's how this game gets started. And now the count is even. To say Bob Gibson's season in 1968 was outstanding is an understatement. His ERA that year was 1.12. That's so dominant it doesn't even seem possible. Judge makes the catch. And there's one away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one opts against the fence. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Corey Seager stands in now, looks at that one inside. On the ground, right side. Polanco tosses to first. Play is made, 2 out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And Martinez. That's hard hit on the line. Junior pulls it down, and that is that. Bottom of the first. And now Ken Griffey Jr. And that's in there at the knees. On the ground at first. And a foul ball. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Right side. Lux. In plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now Tony Clark. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Slice to right. And that's a fair ball. Around first. Digging for 2. Into second, and he's got a double.
All over that one right there. Punched that one down the line for extra bases, and that was an excellent job going with the pitch on the outside. Got his bat on plane and just drove it.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
He's clearly out there throwing pitchers pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks him. No big deal.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Stays alive. Fights it off. He'll see another. Runner at second here. 1 gone. To third. And that one handled. Zips it to first. Judge out on the play. Anthony Santander at the plate. And that's downstairs and outside. Next offering is fouled back. Crow Armstrong makes the grab, and that is the inning. Back now in the Bronx. Top of the second. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball one. Late swing, foul to the left.
That's ball two.
And a ground ball to first, and that's just foul. That's inside, and it's 3-2. On the ground right side, and that chance handled. On to first, and quickly one away in the second. And now the catcher comes up to him, Logan O'Hoppe. And that misses. 1-0.
Ball one, no strikes.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's gonna find some holes.
Now here is David Ortiz Jr. Makes the grab on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he went, says Larry Bullard. Strike on the inside corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Got him. Inning over on the strike. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Cooper back to work. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second, and he's got a leadoff double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And here is J.D. Martinez. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. This one in the dirt. Man at second. On the ground, right side. Lux throws to first in time, and Martinez is out. Here's Ketel Marte. Squirts away a little bit. Runner stays put at third. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Just missed.
Comes through with the RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And makes the grab. And that's the inning. Back in the Bronx, and now it's Gavin Lux. Line drive to short and caught.
They put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Crow Armstrong in the box with one away as he takes ball one. So two balls and no strikes.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's down and in. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Santander settles under it and makes the catch. And there are two down. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Throw cut off to second, but he's in there easily.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
That's outside. One ball, one strike. Pickoff move to second, and he's back safely. In the dirt, but kept close. In the air, left field, Santander. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. Back at Yankee Stadium, digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. And a foul ball. That one laced to center and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. Here is Aaron Judge. Golden opportunity right here. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Just missed. Two in scoring position, nobody out here in the last half of the third. He's under it. He's got it. Runner tags from third. The relay to the plate.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
Way back there. And it's gone. Home run. And they add a couple more. It's 4-0. So one out, nobody on. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Comebacker to the mound. Fires over to first. And Polanco is out. Two down, bases empty. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still
whips it to first. And Martinez is out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Start of the fourth. Now J.D. Martinez at the plate.
J.D. Martinez.
This one in the air center field. One down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Hoppy in the box now. No balls and a strike. That's a little bit low.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders' inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Just missed. Hit on the ground to the right side. Clark takes it to the bag, and he is thrown. Ready to go, bottom 4. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ketel Marte. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, hey, kid, you hit a...
Oh, that ball drilled back up the box and nailed the pitcher. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. Man at first, and here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppy. Hit hard, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
뭐야.
Batting order
목이
turns
꺾여 있는데?
over. And now Ken Griffey Jr. That's too low. And that's ball 1.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, you're trying to put me...
Now this is through for a base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. Stepping in, Tony Clark. Ground ball could be 2. Oh, a great flip. There's one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing. Aaron Judge at the plate. Late with the swing there.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Next to hit, Anthony Santander. And that's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. He tried to jam him inside with the cutter, and he got it in there, but I have a feeling he was sitting on that pitch, that location, because he was all over it.
Judge at second. Santander on at first with 2 down. Next pitch is downstairs. And they'll do it again. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. Squeezes it, and that ends the inning. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we go to the top of the fifth. Now, Anthony Volpe. Gibson back to work. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And the leadoff man aboard. Now it's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. Fastball almost got him there.
1-0. Ball 2.
Runner at first with no outs here. Working down to the zone to start the at-bat. Looking for that double play. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That's not coming back. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-2. So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Guerrero in the box again. Takes the strike. Runner takes off. Foul ball. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're at the top of the fifth. Runner goes again. Base hit, left center field. Coming home. He will score. Junior gets it back in quickly, and the lead runner holds on at second base.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Seager in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. And another ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Lined into right. Calls it in, and there's one away. Now it's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 in this one. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Guerrero, the runner at second with 1 away. And that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
Next one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. Line drive, and this might be trouble. In comes the runner from third, and now just a 2-run deficit. Headed for the plate. The relay, he beats it safe, and it's 6-5.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Bruce Sutter.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Just missed. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Just missed. Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first, and that is out number 2. So 2 down now, and here is David Ortiz. Ground ball right side. Clark takes it himself, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Back at Yankee Stadium, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. On the ground to the left. finds his way through, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Here is J.D. Martinez. There's the strike.
Well, these guys, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
He goes down looking. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. First pitch misses.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one just misses. And a count now even up.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now it's going to be Logan O'Hoppe, 1 for 2. That's a strike. 0-1.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
McMahon off of first with 2 away. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Back here in New York, and now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That one misses, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Slow roller to third. McMahon sends it across to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Here's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. That one fouled off. Lux, in his 5th season, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2016. That one is absolutely belted way back there. Bangs off the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay throw. And in there with a double off the wall. So the lineup flips over. And now Pete Crow Armstrong. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. And he boots it. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge.
Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone.
어이가 없네, 씨.
A 3-run homer, and they've rallied from 6 back. It's 8-6. So now it's Corey Seager. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
0-1.
1 out, bases empty. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. McMahon pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here's J.D. Martinez, 1 for 3. Gets him to chase after that one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Out towards right center field. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Back for more from the Bronx. Well, we go bottom 6 at the plate. Ken Griffey Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Inside.
That's
2-1.
inside.
Ripped to short. Zips it across. One away, bottom of the 6th. Now the number 2 hitter, Tony Clark. First pitch just misses. He was late there, strike 1. Bases empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. That's in there, and it's 1-2. And there's a ball. And a swing and a miss. That's the second out. It's Aaron Judge now. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Lux throws to first in time. 3 up. Back in the Bronx, top of inning number 7. Here's Riley Green. And that one in the air center field. 1 up, 1 down. And the batter now, Logan O'Hoppe. That misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
That one missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. This to third. To first.
Out.
Awesome play there. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, David Ortiz. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Now a long throw to first.
Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A 2-run shot, and they add a pair. It's 10-6. Lux at the plate now. That's ball 1. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. The throw to first. That's out number 3. And we're back. Digging in is the switch in. Outfielder Anthony Santander. First offering, and it just misses. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Reaching down, makes the catch. Jorge Polanco digs in now. That's to third. Fair ball.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
McMahon in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Pitch misses, and it's 2-0.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And now 2 aboard, in there safely.
That's back-to-back singles for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just
swing at a high fly ball left field. makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. Cut off. Now a throw home. In there. He's safe. Ketel Marte up to the plate.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Line drive, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
The catcher, number 14.
Here's the catcher to hit, Logan O'Hoppe. And that's in there for strike 1. With the tying run at the plate, here at the bottom of the 7th. Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. Brings it in. So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. Scott back to work. And he lays down a bunt. And that's a foul ball. And now the lefty.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Swing and a miss.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
To the right side. Polanco tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. So they turn things over to the righty, Lucas Erceg.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Tosses across to first, and Guerrero is set down. 2 down, bases empty. And next is the designated hitter, Corey Seager. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, bases empty. In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a foul ball. And that's down and away. That's down and in. A slider missed. And he hits a ground ball right side. Slings to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No play. That's an infield single. So up next, Tony Clark.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. And there's one down. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. And ball 1 to the right fielder. Man at first, 1 away. Next offering is downstairs. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
To short, could be 2. Touches the bag for 1, and that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. And now J.D. Martinez. Now fly ball to right center. Judge getting an angle on it. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 away. So digging in, Riley Green. First pitch misses. Erceg, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup. That misses the zone, and now 3-0. Bases empty, 1 away here in the top of the 9th. That one down the line. steps on first for the out. And the batter now, Logan O'Hoppe. First pitch doesn't find the zone. This to third, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he's out. Cut down, and that is. Leading off, Anthony Santander. And first offering is fouled off. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Ball. That's inside.
That
Ball
just
two.
misses. Now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And downstairs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one gone. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. He swings and fouls one off. That one off the mark, and it's 1-1. And that's in the dirt.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Green puts it away, and there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Ground ball, Vlad Jr. On to first, ball game, and your final 10-7.
아우 이걸 지네. 아.